I set up Mainstream in 2008 because we'd already successfully proven the commerciality of going to renewable energy in Ireland, the United States and England, and we were going to take it to the rest of the world.
After 23 years in the electricity supply industry, it became clear to me that renewable energy was not just the future of our industry, but it was the future of our planet. When Eddie O'Connor was starting Mainstream and I met Eddie, the vision and the mission and the pure play of renewable energy was something that attracted me for several reasons. I thought commercially it was a very good place to go, but also in terms of climate change and doing something positive with my own life.
I'm the Chief Financial Officer of Mainstream. I joined the company in 2009 and I have worked in various functions within the group finance team. I'm a chartered accountant and tax consultant by qualification. As a management team, we are very focused on three key areas of operational effectiveness. 1, project delivery, delivering projects on time and to budget. 2, a lean cost base right across the business. And 3, a disciplined new market entry approach, whereby we minimise spend until we are satisfied with the level of risk. I chose Mainstream back in 2009 because I could see that it was a company on the cusp of a great opportunity and I wanted to be part of that journey.
I joined Airtricity in 2001. We built up the business through Ireland, the US, Canada, and the big attraction for me working there was the international aspect of the business. The transition to Mainstream was easy when I joined in 2008. I work with a great team here in the HR department. Our priority at the moment is in terms of succession planning. We would see our current employees as the future leaders of the business, so we place a lot of focus in their development.
I started life as a lawyer, advising clients on moving into renewable energy. I joined Airtricity in 2005 as UK country manager, and then I transitioned from Airtricity when it was sold to Mainstream. Corporate affairs is about maintaining and enhancing our reputation, but it's also about communicating what we do as a company with a range of audiences.
I joined Mainstream in 2010 as a young development manager. Since then I've been very active in development. I moved over to construction. For the past 2 years I've been general manager for this business. As general manager for Mainstream's Africa business, my responsibilities include leading the team of people that develop and grow the business, construct our projects and operate these assets into the long run.
In 2011 I moved to Mainstream, initially as a project engineer, then as engineering manager, progressed to head of procurement, and now I'm head of procurement and project execution. I have responsibility for development, construction and operations, and also for the interaction with the suppliers and contractors who construct our projects. We're working day to day with developers, construction experts, finance experts, operations experts. You get it all here at Mainstream.
I'm a civil industrial engineer, also with an MBA. I've been working in the energy industry since the last 10 years. As a general manager of Mainstream Chile, I lead the team. During the last 10 years, the team has been focused on the development of high-quality wind and solar assets. For me, the most attractive element of Mainstream is the unique combination between the size of the portfolio and a unique culture within the team of flexibility, respect, with a very entrepreneurial view within the company.
I've been working in corporate finance for over 11 years now, and 10 of those have been here in Mainstream as part of the corporate finance team and head of that team for over 5 years. As head of Mainstream Renewable Capital, our principal aim is to fund the business. We also create investment opportunities for investors in our projects.
Mainstream plans to double the workforce over the next 2 or 3 years, including hiring more staff to support our markets in South Africa and Chile, and hiring new staff in new markets and in Dublin to support the growth.
Over the last 10 years we have been restricted in our ambitions, even though we have had some world-class achievements because of our financial resources. We are no longer financially constrained, which means we can produce even better results for our investors and even more spectacular successes globally.
What I really love about Mainstream is the scale of our ambition and opportunity and the challenge that that brings.
It's a wonderfully innovative and entrepreneurial place to work. We're delivering change in real time. We're building projects.
We're delivering clean energy and reducing the impact of climate change. But from my perspective, I suppose I've got 3 small kids, they're learning about this in school, and it's nice to go home and explain to them what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
Because we operate in so many different jurisdictions, we take the best practice globally and we apply it locally. For example, in Chile, we have more than 80 staff. It'll be up to 100 by the end of the year, and only 2 or 3 of those are non-Chileans. The manager, the general manager, the senior management team are all Chileans because we believe that local people know how to develop better.
What I enjoy most working at Mainstream is the people. We've got a sense of family, we've got common goals, common culture. It's a kind of place where there's a relaxed atmosphere, but we're all driven hard by working hard towards our goals.
We are a leading, independent, global renewable energy developer with an unrivaled track record and with thousands of megawatts right around the world.
Renewable energy, people have thought about as a linear expansion globally over the last few years, but it's now reached a point of inflection where growth is no longer linear, it's becoming exponential. In the next 5 to 10 years, renewable energy will become the dominant energy supplier, and we will not be talking about oil and gas majors, we'll be talking about the renewable energy majors, and Mainstream will be one of those majors.
The world's on a once-off transition to sustainability, and there are few companies like Mainstream that have a clear objective to do that.
We are leading the transition from fossil fuels to renewable power.